Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Christian here, back at you for Sneaker Talk with a brand new sneaker review. Welcome to the channel if you're new. First of all, on Sneaker Talk we upload daily videos from reviews, unboxings, vlogs, and more. So if you do end up enjoying this video, feel free to check out another video and possibly subscribe. Today you guys are here for a review of the Puma XO Parallel. This massively high top sneaker, it's almost boot-like, is the very first signature sneaker that the Weeknd has, and it is with Puma, of course, who he is signed with. These things are insane. When I saw pictures of these come out online, I was like, I need these in my life. I need these in my life. These dropped earlier in the summer, I think in August. I think August 24th might have been the date. And since then, they've actually released one other colorway. I think that was like a week ago. The olive colorway, which I have, and I'll be doing a review on those as well. These sneakers are insanely limited, and there's also some resale value to these as well. I think the retail price in America was $220 US, and in Canada, it was 250 Canadian dollars. The box for this release is actually pretty dope. It's this black and white simple box. It has this very premium vibe to it. This cardboard is very thick and weighty, so it's gonna be nice on display. You have the Puma XO branding on the lid, some XO branding and Puma branding on the side, and it actually opens up with a cool way that not all shoe boxes open, which I can appreciate. It uses a magnet to close it. So when you open it up like this, it just looks like you're opening up like a treasure box. You got the Puma XO branding paper as well, so good job on the box. This right here is the Blanc de Blanc colorway. It's like this creamy off-white kind of color. It's very easy to wear with basically any outfit. Light denim, dark denim, black denim, joggers. These are very easy to pull off and very versatile. One thing you're gonna notice about these is how massively high that midsole is. The midsole is about 1.5 inches thick, which is crazy. So if you're already a taller person like myself, I'm 5'11", wearing these instantly makes me 6 feet tall. So if you're a shorter guy and you want to gain 1 inch or so, you might want to cop these. But then again, these are insanely high top, so I'm not sure how it would look like on shorter legs. I think they did a really good job with this sneaker, and I want to give a huge thank you to Puma actually, because Puma sent me these a couple days before the release. So huge shout out to the homies over at Puma. That being said, let's look at some of the details of the sneaker. One thing you're gonna notice on this shoe is the leather material. The leather on the upper of the shoe is actually really nice quality. It has this really weird feel to it. So if you're used to the smooth leather on, say, something like an Air Jordan 1, these right here have a weird kind of texture to it. It feels almost like paper-ish, but it's still definitely some good quality leather. It's sort of like this like nubuck kind of leather. The leather of the sneaker doesn't really have that much of a like texture to it, any like wrinkles, but when you do look at the tongue of the shoe, the tongue definitely does have some extra wrinkles in the leather. What's the proper name of that? Is it pebbling or something else? I forget what the name is, but you guys can see there's definitely some more texture on the tongue, and the tongue is actually pretty dope as well. There's that XO and Puma branding right dead center, and then on the very top of the tongue there's this almost like kind of pull tab as well with some X branding on the inside of the shoe. These shoes use these like silver metal eyelets. Gives this really nice contrast to the Blanc de Blanc upper, and these shoelaces are, I wish these shoelaces were waxed. However, they're not waxed, but they are this thinner flat lace, and they match the tone and the shade of the leather upper perfectly. Another cool detail about the laces is they use this like metal aglets on both of the lace tips. It sort of has like these dots on it, almost looking like perforation. Taking a look at the back of the sneaker is where it gets really interesting. So they have this like YKK zipper right down the middle. It's actually a really high quality zipper. YKK is some of the best quality zippers. And then you have this like leather pull tab, and the leather pull tab is like 2 inches long. So it really is quite large and noticeable. There's also these like flaps of leather sticking out behind the shoe, covering the zipper area. It sort of looks like wings almost. And I know the Weeknd, when he was wearing these on tour, I think I saw him wear these with the zipper down for the most part. And if you do want to take these shoes off, you definitely have to unzip the zipper on the back, because these really get high up on your ankle. Now on the inside of the sneaker where the zipper is, they actually include this like leather flap as well, which covers the zipper, so that way if it ever does get cold, your ankles do not rub up against a cold zipper. And of course, I think that would hurt if your ankles keep rubbing against the zipper, so good attention to detail with that. There isn't too much, I want to say, like locked down, too much like cushioning on the inside of the shoe around the ankle here, so your foot might wiggle around a little bit if you do have a very skinny ankle, but it's no problem. I think I'm just being nitpicky with this because most sneakers don't have too much padding on the inside around the collar, but I did just review a Nike Hyperdunk off off-white before this, and that's a performance basketball shoe with a lot of padding on the inside. Underneath of the zipper, there's actually this pull tab. Now, you know, pull tabs are usually pretty high up there on the shoe, so you can pull them off, but the pull tab is underneath the zipper with this very firm leather material. Now, going back to the midsole, I forgot to mention there's these 4 lines across the side that wrap around the very back of the shoe and go around the inside panel as well. There's also this sort of slope at the very back of the shoe. It's like a 45-degree angle, which is a very odd aesthetic choice. I mean, I like it. I mess with it. And then when you look at the inner side of the midsole, there's some extra texture as well, which is pretty cool to see. It's pretty rigid, and you know, it's different. I like the way it pops out. It sticks out nicely. Now, in terms of sizing and comfort, sizing, I would recommend going at least half a size down. Puma sent me a size 10, and I'm usually a size 10. However, these things fit big, so I actually threw in like an extra insole from one of my running shoes in here, and they fit much better. Definitely go at least half a size down. If you're feeling really adventurous, you can go a full size down. And last but not least, to wrap up the sneaker, taking a look at the outsole, you have all this design going on. You got the Puma XO branding. Really dig the outsole, and I just really dig this shoe. Now, if you're like myself and you're a huge fan of the Adidas Yeezy Boost 750, I feel like this sneaker will be very aesthetically pleasing to you, and you might want to cop it as well, because as you guys probably know, 750 Boost resell for like over $1,000, and the resale on these is looking around $300, $350 to $400. So it's at a more affordable price, and if you can get these retail, which you honestly can if you try hard enough, then you're not gonna have to pay a cent over retail. With that said, guys, I'm a huge fan of the Weeknd, and I love Puma, so I'm really happy that they collaborated on this sneaker. I think they did a great job with his very first signature shoe. I'm curious to see what other signature shoes they're gonna give the Weeknd, and if they're gonna make a low top version down the road. But from what I've seen out of Puma in 2017 so far, their design team is crushing it. So huge shout out to Puma and their design team. That's going to wrap up the review today of the Puma XO Parallels. If you guys enjoyed this video, please smash that thumbs up button down below, and yeah, let me know in the comments if you think these are a cop, if these are a drop, what you think about these, and if you did want them but you missed out. Let me know if you took an L, and if you're looking forward to the future colorways as well. Anyways, it's time to get going. Hope you guys did enjoy this video, and yeah, On Feet coming up next. Thanks for watching. Peace.